everybody, welcome to my channel. I'm Tracie Reed and this is Acrylic Pouring with Friends. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing some swiping. I've got a set of my swipe tools here. I may get some of my other ones out depending on, I guess depending on what I need to do. I have different sizes, different shapes. So we'll see when we get there because I don't necessarily know how I'm going to lay the paint down yet. I'm kind of thinking that as I'm going, I guess when I get there, then I'll figure it out. But in the meantime, I'm going to go over my colors with you. First off, I'm working on a 12 by 16 canvas. This is a Master's Touch from Hobby Lobby, my favorite canvases. So the base coat is some leftover, a lot of leftover paint that I scraped off from previous pours, and it was on the bluer side. You can see it's really pretty, but what I did was it was kind of muted a bit, so I got some of my Prussian blue fluid acrylics from Golden, and I've just put a little bit in there, and then you can see that it's really pretty blue. And one thing, if you're going to, just a little tip if you guys are new, if you're going to scrape your canvas, you do make sure that you want to strain it, because sometimes there's little pieces in there, and you know, just from scraping, whatever, your surface may not have been completely clean, and so I always strain everything just to make sure. So one of my next colors is Dazzling Metallics Icy Blue from DecoArt. I've also got from Pebeo Studio Acrylics Iridescent Green Yellow. I have a metallic green blue that I mixed up, and then I have another green. It says from Master's Touch. I don't know where my bottle is, but this is just a regular green. I also have 24 karat gold from DecoArt, and I don't have my bottle or my jar because that was the last of it. And then one of my favorites that I love to use is from DecoArt. It's Enchanted Shimmer, and this one is green. And so as you can see, it is white, but when it dries, it will dry green. I don't know if you can really see it on my stick. It will be green and shimmery, so I love that. And then I also have a couple of swipe colors. I may use both, I don't know, but the white is Amsterdam Titanium White. My black is Carbon Black from Golden, which is my favorite to use. Both are mixed with Australian Floetrol, and I don't have a recipe, to be honest. I just mix it. I know a lot of people, I think, go like 3 to 1. But again, I really don't stick to recipes anymore. I kind of go by the feel and the drizzle. So that's just how I do it. I've been experimenting long enough, and I always test everything anyway. So that's just what I do. I've been doing this for a little over 7 years now. So I kind of just go with the flow, and you know, learn as I go. I've been doing that for, again, when I first started, there weren't as many people. There weren't a lot of people doing acrylic pouring. And so I had to do a lot of experimenting on my own, which is fun. I like to experiment. All right, so on to the painting. What I'm gonna do really quick is get my gloves on and get ready to pour on my base coat. All right, so I got my gloves on, and I'm just gonna go ahead, and I don't think I'm going to cover the whole canvas. I think I'm just going to put a puddle in the middle. I think I'm gonna do it a little bit different. Instead of covering it, I'm just gonna put the colors in the middle, I think. I think that's what my brain is working out. And I did have to stir it a little. I do see a couple little air bubbles, but nothing major. And I am not really sure how or what order, so I'm kind of thinking as I'm talking which sometimes is difficult. All right, so yeah, I think I'm just gonna put the colors in the middle and then just kind of swipe through and then do a bunch of tilting. I can always add more of the base paint as an extender once I get to that point. So here we go. Coming out very good. All right. There we go. And this Pebeo is, for those of you that don't know, it's also color changing. I think I said the name, but it's yellowy green, super pretty. Drizzle spoons to apply this on here. I love these. Add a little extra of this. Okay. And I actually think I'm going to put a little bit more blue, this metallic blue in there, just because I want to. All right, let's see. So now I am gonna start with the black. I know I've got that white already. I know it's gonna kind of turn a greenish color, but I'm gonna swipe with my black. And I think I'm going to actually use my rounded. I also have rounded. They come in a set just like the square. All right, so I think I'm gonna start with this, my squared swipe tool, and I want to show you this one really quick. I got this cool color, and you can see it's color changing. That was pretty cool. Anyway, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to, over here a little bit, just take my cell activator and put it right on my swipe tool. Another way that you can do it is, that I've done in the past many times, is just pour your cell activator on a tile and then you can dip your swipe tool. Works really great as well. Okay, so I'm just gonna kind of go through here. Wipe that off. That's all you really do anyway with your swipe tools. You can do it just on a puppy pad or anything to wipe it off, and then you can start again. So that's all I'm gonna do is just continue to do some swiping. I might use a different size. I'm not sure yet. Tilt a little bit. I should have put it maybe on my spinner, but I'm going to do some tilting and kind of see what it looks like. Because I'm going to definitely have some negative space. I think I want to go the other way, actually. I think I want to go this way. And then I can always add some swipes after. Those colors are opening up really pretty. And then I'm kind of going to stretch it back a little bit. pay attention to make sure my cells don't kind of get wonky. I'm going to stretch that out, and I want to make sure I don't leave too much on the canvas as well. So it will, could potentially crack. Nobody wants that. Looks really pretty so far. I'm actually really loving the composition. So I'm going to set this back down. Make sure that my corners are covered. For those of you that are newer, or just if you've been doing it and forget, I like to take one of my stir sticks and go along the edge, if you can see that, and then wipe off the excess. I do that all the way around. That way, because it will continue to drip and it will pull the colors over the edge, if that makes sense. Let's see, I'm looking like I want a fiddle, but I think I'm just gonna step away. I'm not sure about right here, but I know that when this dries, it's gonna be the shimmery, greenish, pearly color. So I'm gonna leave that. And you might not be able to see it. I can give it to you in a closer up afterwards, but there's some black lacing through this base coat. So I'm gonna leave that because I actually really like that, and I love this blue line. At first I think I wanted to swipe through it, but I like that. I like that it's solid. And then you've got all your other cells and stuff going on right there. So loving this so far, and yeah, I'm gonna give you guys some close-up photos and video. All right, you guys, so here we go with some close-ups so you can get a better look at this gorgeous piece. The colors are really, really beautiful. I love kind of using this color palette with the blues, yellows, and greens. It always blends really, really nice. And then you don't really have to worry about anything getting muddy because of those colors. All right, and I also love the composition of this piece. I think it turned out really, really good. I would love to hear what you guys think, so leave me a comment below. Don't forget to give my video a thumbs up, and also make sure to subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Alright, if you guys are interested in any of my acrylic pouring tools, especially my swipe tools I used today, don't forget to check out acrylicpouringtools.com. I hope you enjoyed my video. Have a wonderful day, and I will catch you in the next one.